This is my favorite series of questions that they talk about on that same website, helpwithmybank.gov, where they talk about why credit card companies are allowed to raise your interest rate. So let me go through a few of these with you, but please, on your own, take an opportunity and see that this is real. My credit card has a fixed rate. Why is the bank allowed to raise it? Now, here are some of the reasons why the bank is allowed to raise it. Credit card rates can be fixed or variable. Basically, what that means is that they can change at any time. The bank can generally change the account terms of credit cards or open-ended lines of credit, including the interest rates, at any time, unless the open-end line of credit is secured by your home and is therefore subject to special rules. The 15-day advance notice requirement does not apply if the consumer has agreed to the change or the change is due to delinquency. So obviously they can change it at any time, and then on top of that, if you fall behind, they can change it immediately. In both these instances, the bank must provide some notice, so they're going to send you a letter. Okay, so that's the first series, and it goes on deeper, but like I said, take an opportunity and look at this and see that this is your government backing these rules. After I exceed the limit or made a late payment on my credit card, the bank raised my interest rate. Can they do that? Sure, of course they can. How often can the bank change the rate on my credit card account? Exactly. So it goes back to the same thing. How often can they raise your rate? Well, every 15 days, basically, as long as they send you a notice. The bank is charging a higher interest rate than the state allows. Is this legal? This is what drives me crazy, and in a couple other videos I'm going to talk about this as well. Yeah, because basically, as long as the bank calls themselves a national bank, they are subject to any state rule where they form. So they don't have to follow any set of rules in your own state. So your state can't even govern them if they wanted to. So again, straight back to the federal government. I was contacted by the phone to apply for a credit card. The solicitor discussed a lower interest rate, and I agreed. But when I received the loan credit card, the rate was higher. Can they do that? And the answer to that question is yes. Now think about this for a minute. You go into a store to buy something, and then they raise the price on you as you're standing at the register. And you don't have to buy the product, but the reality is they've showed you one price and brought you to the register. It used to be called a bait and switch. In this case, it's not even a bait and switch because you're still selling the same product. But think about this. Your government that is going to pay all of this money to all of these credit card companies is allowing this. Why aren't they trying to change this before they start handing out fees? Why aren't we demanding it?